Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. Today's video is the second to last Kingdom Hearts 3 video that I think I will probably ever make. Obviously, there will be theories and stuff like that that's going to be happening in the future, but this video is what I would add to Kingdom Hearts 3. Basically, we all know that Kingdom Hearts 3, it's done. There's no more that is going to be added to it, and this is basically the last few things that I would like to say about Kingdom Hearts 3, and should it gain anything, if there was anything else to add, these are the things that they should have added, but they just never got around to. So, first off, let's just open up the huge bag of worms that is the Final Fantasy characters. I am 100% certain that every Kingdom Hearts fan is a little bit upset that they did not bring in any of the Final Fantasy characters except for the main group at the end of Remind, or as the Final Cut episode. That is the only bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 that has any Final Fantasy characters. And as a fan of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, it kind of annoyed me that they didn't bring any more characters into it. It would have been so much fun to see Cypher in the gang, as well as Auron and Zack, as well as countless other characters, probably even introducing the Final Fantasy 15 characters into Kingdom Hearts 3 would have been great. Or seeing the 10 crew again, because honestly, even though they were pretty minor in comparison, they were still characters that were really important to Sora and the gang at the beginning of this adventure. And now they're just nowhere to be seen. Obviously, there is one group that is far more important that I will be talking about soon, but that I think needs to have its separate section. The next thing that should have been added to Kingdom Hearts 3 is a Mirage Arena, or basically a Colosseum-like thing. One of the things that does annoy a lot of fans of Kingdom Hearts is that every single Kingdom Hearts game has the Olympus Colosseum in it. Literally every single game. Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Days, Kingdom Hearts Coded, Dream Drop Distance doesn't, but it's the only one, and Kingdom Hearts 3, they all have the Colosseum. But the thing that made people enjoy it was the ability to compete. While you weren't necessarily competing with real people in these games, it was tons of fun to return to this world multiple times just to beat the crap out of some bad guys. Did this need to be what they did in Kingdom Hearts 3? Not for Olympus Coliseum. I think that Olympus has a great story to go off of, and adding the tournament would have probably required a bit more voice acting, including as well as getting the voice actor for Phil, which, if you guys don't know the reason for why Phil doesn't speak in Kingdom Hearts 3, it is because of the fact that the Japanese voice actor died, and they want to respect him. And yeah, they wanted to show him a lot of respect and not recast him. That is the main reason that Phil doesn't show up again, or doesn't speak in the game. And they would have had to if they were going to use Olympus. But another possible option is to have taken the Mirage Arena from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and used that instead as a basic Coliseum type thing. What I would have done is probably introduce one or two little things that you could basically fight against. Another possible option was to allow you to go to where Kyrie and Axel were fighting, because Kyrie specifically says, "You and me in the ring next, Axel." That's basically saying they were fighting in a ring multiple times, and honestly, I think that could have been a lot of fun. Basically, you could choose to play as Axel or Kyrie, and you would basically get to train as them in that world. It would have been a fantastic thing to basically create Radiant Garden as a secondary world that you aren't really required to go to, and basically you can explore it as Riku. Maybe there will be a few heartless nobodies and unversed there, but primarily it's just a chance to explore. It would be a secondary hub world. Perhaps it doesn't have the uh, uh, food or whatever, but everything else you can do as Riku. And if you go over to Merlin's house, if you go to his house before he goes to Twilight Town, then you are able to talk to him and then go into play as Axel and Kyrie and basically explore their world to a much smaller world and eventually be able to do stuff in the tournament. If you want to, after Merlin has gone to Twilight Town, you can actually still go there, but instead it's just an activation thing. Like, you can click on the thing and then boom, you can go to this world. Even after Kyrie and Axel have been brought into the rest of the game, which is basically the post game. Basically, all this part would be is you're basically going back to this world in the past. You're not actually exploring it in the current time after you all go to the Keyblade Graveyard. It would have been tons of fun, and maybe even getting the chance to play as some of the other characters. Like, maybe once you've completed the game, you can unlock every character to play there. Maybe you have to go through a lot of different trials in order to unlock them. Playing as Shion, playing as Roxas, Riku, Mickey even. All these characters would have been so much fun to get to just have the chance to play with them. But we didn't get the chance to do that. That is one thing that I would have loved, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other fans would have as well. Next is kind of a thing that is kind of my own opinions. I would have liked the ability to kind of customize your gameplay with the other characters. If you guys remember, in Kingdom Hearts 3, as you play as all of the other characters, pretty much every single character has a standard health pool, and you can't really do too much with them. With Riku, Riku has a certain health, Kairi has a certain health, Roxas has a certain health pool. Basically, all of the characters, except for Sora, don't really get too much customization. But even your side characters get tons of customization. So allowing the ability to actually control how much health they have would have been a really awesome thing. The ones that you're actually able to play as would carry over the stats that Sora has, and the other characters who you don't, if they decide that they aren't going to let people keep those stats, they would basically be similar situations to what you are able to do with your extra side characters, i.e., Woody, Buzz, Rapunzel, and all of the others. You're basically able to use all these characters without much trouble. and it wouldn't be hurting you as much. This would be a great option for allowing you to actually play with the arena, or whatever you want to call it. That would have been an awesome thing. And lastly, the last thing I would have added to Kingdom Hearts 3 is a conclusion to the Cloud and Sephiroth fight. Like I said, these two characters are extremely important in the Kingdom Hearts series. All of these characters have had huge roles. And while Yuffie and Aerith don't really have as much connection to Cloud and Sephiroth as Tifa, honestly, I think that it would have actually been an amazing idea to actually introduce most of the cast from Final Fantasy VII to basically balance things out. Basically, this story would be the final bit of information. Yuffie can continue to do whatever she wants. She can be separate for all we care because, honestly, she has her own story. She doesn't really connect as much. But as for Aerith, and even to an extent Cid, they still care a lot for Cloud. And we don't get to see anything with them really connecting with him. Aerith still seems to love him, and Tifa also really cares about him. She shares his light. Tifa gives Cloud light to take down Sephiroth. Concluding their story would have been a fantastic thing. Whether it be that he separates from Sephiroth, finishing off the job to basically say, goodbye, Sephiroth, I'm done with you. I'm never going to see you again. That would have been amazing to see. And he replaces him with someone else to be a better darkness. Someone who is actually a very dark character, but at the same time wants to use that darkness for good rather than for evil. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, I am talking about what's his name? I always forget what his name is, but basically the vampire guy. I'm sorry. But Vincent. Vincent is a dark character. He is not someone that you want to necessarily have on you want him on your side, but he's not good. But introducing him as a main character into the Kingdom Hearts series to make him be Cloud's darkness, someone who can handle his darkness, but instead of using it for evil, uses it for good, that would have been an amazing thing to actually see. Considering the fact that Kingdom Hearts has this kind of idea that darkness isn't necessarily evil, but rather it is the way that people use it that causes it to be evil. Neutrality, light, and darkness all have aspects of good and bad. Technically, the Master of Masters, technically he is a light character along with his foretellers. They're all light characters, but they are evil. And the same goes for some dark characters. Auron, I would propose that in Kingdom Hearts, he is a dark character, but he uses that darkness for good. So introducing a character that would help Cloud realize that he can use the darkness within him for good through Vincent would be amazing. And of course, introducing Barret. Barret is basically Cloud's father figure throughout Final Fantasy VII. Introducing him into Kingdom Hearts would be amazing. He is the rock that sets Cloud and Tifa into place. He is their helper. He is practically the neutral one. There's light in him, but there's darkness. That is who he is. That is why he would be a great character to have introduced. And honestly, I think that Nomura has been listening to us about the fact that we want to see Sephiroth, to see Cloud in Kingdom Hearts, specifically Kingdom Hearts 3. While he knows that he doesn't really want to do much more with Kingdom Hearts 3 because he feels like the story is done, I think he is still listening, and he is going to take this important aspect, the aspect of the Sephiroth and Cloud story, and implement it into the main story of Kingdom Hearts 4. While Kingdom Hearts 4 is primarily going to be focused on saving Sora, having this aspect be part of this story would be incredible. The fact of the matter is that Sephiroth and Cloud went off to another world. It's very likely that they could have ended up in the same world as Sora. They could take these aspects and continue the story. Joining with Yozora and the rest of the team that's going to be showing up in this game would be fantastic, and I, for one, would love to see it. I am extremely excited to see what they will be going with for Kingdom Hearts 4. And while Kingdom Hearts 3 was an amazing game, and I am looking forward to Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to actually listen. They're going to listen to our issues that we had with Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though we all agree that Kingdom Hearts 3 is a fantastic game that really doesn't necessarily need these things, putting these aspects that we were wishing for into Kingdom Hearts 4, that will make this game, Kingdom Hearts 4, be able to beat Kingdom Hearts 3 as the best Kingdom Hearts game in the entire series. Or for some people, to beat Kingdom Hearts 2. Because honestly, Kingdom Hearts 2 is still the number one spot for a lot of people. So, we'll just have to wait and see. But hopefully, this video is something that you enjoyed. If you have any theories about Kingdom Hearts, then please leave them down in the comments below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have, like I said, if you have any theories, make sure to put them down in the comments below. Make sure to put the hashtag theory review in your comment. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell, especially if you liked it, because that really helps. And of course, if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely check out the description down below and check out my links to my merch store as well as my book. But anyways, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. But on!